What up, what up? It's your boy, Will Nicholls, and this is the collective energy update for the new moon. So I'm super excited to bring you this. I will also be bringing you the individual new moon horoscopes for each of these zodiac signs come tomorrow. But for today, I thought I'd just do one big collective video because, well, it's a wild time. So let's dive right in, baby. It's been a supremely powerful time. Lots of emotions, and the big overlying themes of this new moon specifically are resurrection, okay, recalibration, evolution, expansion, forgiveness, and compassion. All of these themes are really just bringing this all out of us right now. And like I talked about, if you follow me on Instagram, in my live streams, it kind of feels like a full moon because there's a lot of stuff being brought up. Scorpio does not mess around, okay? Scorpio really doesn't mess around, period. And right now is a time for you to fully relinquish the past's control over you. And what I mean by this is any traumas, any fears, any resentment that's coming up right now, and there's a lot of it, by the way, collectively, so tune into how that relates to you in your own life, how if there is any resentment still left, how you're processing that, how you're allowing that to fully develop and come forward to be released, because that is, we have to let go of the past in order for us to fully welcome in the future and also the present, really. This is the thing with forgiveness. There's a lot of holding on to old paradigms out of fear and also out of lack of expression. A lot of us are feeling stifled in our ability to fully be able to express ourselves right now because this energy is so new, there's so much going on, things are happening so quickly, a lot of shifts are happening really quickly, right? Like yesterday was a big day. Uranus went into Aries, the north and south nodes changed signs, the moon went into Scorpio. Lots of big shifts were happening all at once, and it can kind of throw us for a loop. And through that process, the main focus, especially with the North Node square Uranus right now, North Node's in Cancer, Uranus is retrograding back into Aries, where it'll be there until it goes direct, and then it'll come back out and back into Taurus. But this square that we're experiencing right now, it's really a time of rapid evolution. With the North Node in Cancer, there is a big push forward. North Node rules our dharmic purpose, right? It's also called the dragon's head, and it rules our intentions moving forward for kind of our higher ideals. What does our life path look like? What is our quote-unquote purpose here? What are we doing? Where is that collective energy going? And with the North Node in Cancer coming out of Leo, specifically, our attention is going to relationships. This new moon is bringing up a lot of shit for relationships. Now, a lot of good shit, because a lot of great new foundations are beginning, a lot of new experiences are being brought in. We still have Venus retrograde going on right now. Venus is in Libra. It'll go direct on the 16th before it progresses forward, and at the same time, Mercury will go retrograde the day that Venus goes direct. So we got a lot of shifts happening. Jupiter is heading into Sagittarius on the 8th, which is tomorrow. And then we're entering into Sagittarius season very soon, in a couple weeks. So very, very powerful times. A lot of transformations, rapid growth. And if we're not fully relinquishing the past, it's going to be a difficult time. But you have to understand, if you are having a difficult time, that is the reason. You're not allowing the past to fully be relinquished and for you to fully step into this new paradigm, this new reality, this new experience, these new beliefs that are being anchored right now. If you're resisting it, you're going to have a very difficult time, and you can see this manifested collectively as a whole, right? The collective's having a very difficult time. The old paradigm, the old generations, they're very rigid in their ways, and they're unable to, have a great time and ride this wave like the younger generations are. Okay, specifically though, if we're evolving and we're picking up the past pains, the past traumas, the fears collectively, and we're just evolving that and expanding that as opposed to actually sitting with it, processing it, feeling it, dealing with it, and letting it go, all we're doing is creating more stress for ourselves. All we're doing is creating more resistance for ourselves. And ultimately, we're limiting our ability to expand and move forward with absolute precision, with absolute joy and excitement. Guys, it's an exciting time. New moons are all about rapid transformation, rapid evolution, progression forward, right? We're really focusing on our vision, how we can progress forward, how can we evolve further than we are right now. Now, new moon in Scorpio specifically, it deals with all the archetypes of that, okay? Because moving forward is just one part of the process. Scorpio rules the entirety of the process. It rules all the intensities. It means death, sex, transformation, rebirth, all of the above, all happening now. And especially if you're a water sign, if you're a fixed sign, this is going to be very, very intense for you because, like, this is the emphasis of the energy right now. It's really emphasizing your ability to surrender completely to this, to forgive completely, and that's part of surrender, is being able to forgive the people who have done you wrong. The traumas, the fears, the doubts, the past. And you don't have to necessarily do it even for them. A lot of people, if you've gone through abuse or you've gone through, traumas or traumatic relationships, codependency, all of that, it's very difficult in the beginning to, fully forgive someone for the sake of them and, trying to basically rationalize in your mind that they're worthy of it when you don't really feel that way. And if it's not in alignment right now, that's okay, but do it for you. Okay, do it for you and your progression forward, because you are worthy of progressing forward. In fact, this is your path. This is your dharmic purpose. This is the reason that you're here. And with the North Node in Cancer right now specifically, this is a powerful time for us to heal the relationship wounds that are within us. And Scorpio is emphasizing this as well, and it has been this whole season. Scorpio season's been an intense season, guys. And you've been feeling it, right? I've been feeling it. Everyone's been feeling it. It's been an intense season, right? A lot of change, especially in the areas of relationships with Venus retrograde throughout pretty much this whole season. So, very intense time, a lot of progression forward, a lot of evolution, rapid expansion, and it's hard sometimes. We can get very easily overwhelmed. It's hard to keep up with it all. When everything's changing so rapidly and things are going and we're getting so caught up in it going so fast as opposed to just enjoying the process. And that's it. It's not about where we're going. It's not about where we're going to be or where we're going to get to. It's about the process of getting there and enjoying that. And guys, trust me, I know. It's an intense time right now, and it can be very difficult to enjoy the process. It can be really easy to sink into lower paradigms, lower vibrations, where we, act on resentment, and we act out of ego, and we act out of fear. But if you're able to resist those temptations, and you're able to fully step into your alignment, fully step into your path, and fully step into your higher expansion, your evolution, this new moon is going to launch you forward. And by the way, it already is, regardless of if you're holding on or if you're letting go, it is launching you forward. It's just a matter of how painful that process is going to be. It's completely dependent on you and your ability to let go of the old and hold on. Because this roller coaster moving forward, top speed ahead. Okay, Sagittarius season is going to be a wild time. We're starting it out with Mercury retrograde in Sagittarius. So that's going to be wild. On top of that, Jupiter's going into Sag tomorrow, which is going to progress us forward quite a bit, especially when it comes to material wealth, the material world, the physical reality. If we've been doing a lot of the inner work and we're like, where's the results? I can't see it. Like, I'm not getting any grasp on that. It's all coming. It's all progressing forward. Your job right now is realignment and recalibration. When you're able to fully relinquish the past control over you and you're able to fully step into this moment right now, you are able to hop on this roller coaster and it's going to take you for a ride. Okay? A lot of powerful new relationships are being brought forward, whether they're karmic relationships or twin flame relationships, whatever the fuck you want to call them. All these amazing, empowering relationships are being brought forth right now towards the later end of Venus retrograde, especially in Libra. And then when Venus goes direct on the 16th, that's where now we can kind of see things with a little bit of a wider perspective and kind of not as much rose-colored glasses as Venus retrograde. You know, that's why we say as astrologers, don't get into long-term relationships, don't end long-term relationships during Venus retrograde periods. The reason being is we're not seeing things straight. We're not really seeing our new shifts of the direction that we're going, and we can't see all the way down the road until Venus heads direct, and then we're pushing forward. So allow yourself to feel, allow yourself to really tune into this higher perspective that we're being shown right now. We are being asked to take a look at the more omniscient view. That's really the perspective that Scorpio provides us with. Being able to take a step back and fully relinquish control and understand that the whole cycle is just unfolding as it is. Everything is in divine order. Everything is in divine perfection. And all we have to do is get out of our own way. So right now, the only thing that is preventing you from having the reality that you desire, the only thing that is preventing you from feeling good, the only thing that is preventing you from having the best time of your life and welcoming in amazing new relationships, amazing new experiences, amazing new people, opportunities, abundance, the only thing, the common denominator out of all of this is you. And when you fully accept that and you come to take full responsibility for your reality, that's it. The whole game changes. And when the game changes, you start to realize you're the one making the rules. And that's a fact. You make the rules. What does your ideal reality look like? And get descriptive as possible, right? Tune into, what do I want my relationships to look like? What does a passionate, beautiful, fiery, conscious relationship look like to me? Abundance. What does your financial situation look like? What does your living situation look like? What does your reality look like? Your outer, external reality. And also your emotional state and your values, right? Who is this person that you're becoming? Who is this person that you're aligning with? Because that person that you want to be, that has all those things, the relationship, the car, the beautiful home, the experiences, the life experience, the money, whatever it is that you desire, that person is different than you right now in this moment. That's okay. The good part is that person is still you. And all you have to do is let go and peel back the layers and remove the pain and remove and work through the traumas and work through the fears and work through all the stagnancy that is preventing you from aligning with that person. And the moment that you do, the moment that you align with the person that you desire to be in this moment, like right here, right now, the moment that you just become that person is the moment that you begin to attract that reality towards you right now. Powerful shifts are happening. I've said this a million times. It's a freaking intense new moon, okay? Especially for water signs. I feel you so much. Remember, please remember, your sensitivity is your greatest superpower. It is your greatest strength, and it is not a weakness. Even though it feels like sometimes you just want to be completely numb to it all. I get it. I've been there, okay? I go through moments. We all do. We're human, okay? Sometimes, to be completely honest, feeling sucks, okay? It really does. Feeling really deeply, being really empathic, okay? If you're an empath or if you identify with that or if you are just a very highly sensitive person, you know what I'm talking about, or very intuitive person even, it can suck, okay? Straight up. It sucks, okay? To feel the emotions of other people, to feel your own emotions, to absorb the emotions of those around you, to be unable to let go of the emotions of the people around you, it sucks. But when you learn how to utilize this to your highest potential, when you learn how to utilize this to fully level yourself up, really, and step forward into this new paradigm, when you learn how to do that, everything changes. So I really encourage you to ask yourself the following questions. What is it I most desire at this time? What does my reality look like? What does my life look like? What does my dream life look like? If I could have, be, or do anything and everything that I desire right now, and money was, no limitation. There wasn't mom and dad saying, you can't do this, you're not good enough, blah, blah, blah. There was none of that. It was just you, an unlimited amount of money. What would you want to be doing right now? What would you want to be creating right now? What would you want to be striving towards? What experiences would you want to have? What would your life look like? I bet you it wouldn't be this sad little human holding on to his or her troubles. Be an empowered, strong, powerful being who's always creating, always doing, always on the go, always just appreciating the vastness that life has to offer you. Or maybe it is a little sad human being. I don't know, okay? Each to their own. That's the fun part about being here, is we get to choose whatever, literally whatever reality we desire. But know that it's all on you. So from this moment on, declare to yourself that you take full accountability and full responsibility for your reality, for your emotions, for your thoughts, for your experiences, and for your reactions. We're getting triggered, and we have been getting triggered over the last little while in Scorpio season, and you know, it's been hard, it's been difficult, it's been a learning process on how to not get so triggered, how to not, you know, pull up the pain body residue from our traumas, from our fears that are all coming up right now. It's been hard, but pain teaches us something. Pain allows us to fully surrender to pleasure and realize that pain and pleasure aren't that different. In fact, they're one and the same. And when you fully understand that pain gives you the most beautiful perspective on pleasure. You don't really know pleasure until you know pain. And you really don't know pain until you know pleasure. Knowing this, have an amazing new moon. Set your intentions. Set the things that you want to accumulate and attract in your life, but also set the things that you want to let go of right now, because it's a huge releasing time as well. So don't forget to like and subscribe if you like this video, as I am dropping the individual horoscopes for the new moon. So subscribe and click the little notified button so you get a little ping when those videos drop, because I'm super excited to continually bring you more regular content. If you enjoyed this video, let me know below. Also, let me know if you would like to see more longer videos like this, or if you would like the shorter individual videos that are more specific to your zodiac sign. Okay? Stay elevated, stay woke, have a beautiful new moon in Scorpio, and I will see you on Saturday.